Hello and welcome to what should be a fantastic finish to the Sun Belt football season as we battle for the trophy and crown a champion of the Sun Belt Conference right here today. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the right here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. To throw, it's Joseph. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down the road and catch a big gainer.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
He knocks this one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Tackle on the play at the 26-yard line. Second down coming up.
A gain makes it second and medium. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, the coaches told us all week, don't be shocked if we use the fullback in the passing game. I thought they were kidding us, but here it is for a first down.
The Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
A sack sets up second down. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Gets rid of it on the move. Over the middle and incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. To the air, it's Joseph. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not just the big, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
With the carry, it's the runback. Pickup of 6. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out. He's got some space. Inside the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. They will try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Arkansas State, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Arkansas State offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now.
It's now 2nd down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Wallace. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense has got the football. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And the defense joins the party with a score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
17, Arkansas State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
17, Arkansas State, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket.
You really roll the dice here throwing the football. The offensive line's got to do a much better job of protecting the quarterback. They're lucky that's not a safety.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the
quarterback is forced out. That's a huge loss, a big sack for this defense.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And that
intercepted in the end zone. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
He lets it go on the move. He's got it for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Back to pass. It's Rayner. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Here's the target, and it's complete. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
The running back carries the ball. Tackle is made at the 17-yard line.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Rayner. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second and goal for the offense. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Gonna run it. It's Davis. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And he's got it. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. And now the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. The Monarchs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Joseph. Looking for his back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Old Dominion. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Brings up second down.
The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Old Dominion 31. Arkansas State.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick it off.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Second down.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wallace. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks that are more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Arkansas State.
That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the defense storms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Joseph. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 32.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the Monarchs will have 1st and 10 here. They'll feed the back again. Touchdown, Monarchs. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Arkansas State, 21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Back to throw. It's Joseph. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him right at the 24.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that. This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Tackle, but first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive.
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Trying to extend the play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. To throw, it's Rayner. Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And they get him down after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Old Dominion 38, Arkansas State 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air. It's Joseph. Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Gonna run it. It's Davis. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the grab, and they'll get him down that time.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Important third down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth.